Okay, so hello everyone. So there's a problem here. In areas prone to disasters, this house believes that states should be prioritize disaster mitigation over relocation. So guys, we're gonna explain about the house prioritize disaster mitigation over relocation. Well, I think it's good because it saves a bunch of time and time efficient rather than relocation. Because if we take that relocation, it took a lot of time. So yeah, of course, mitigation. Before we get into the problem, my name is Radit Jafas Nararia from 110 High School. So about it, why did I choose that? So my point is, the mitigation has existed for a long time and it has been used by our predecessor and it has been proven to work to the point that it is preserved till now. So let's go to the problem. Let's imagine the problem from Simalue. That's a folklore from for the past from the past, because when we look into the famous folklore about the Simalue, it is famous because of its story from their ancestor, which the story about waves, or we can call it tsunami. So in the story, it says if there is an earthquake and then the water is receding, don't look into the beaches, but go straight to the hill. And the folklore they have is mitigation. It is not just a story, but it is part of their rural culture, and they from Simele always follow the rules and it worked. In reality, or the actual, it's true. The death toll in that cases is really low in the Simeulue Island because they always follow the folklore or the rural culture from their ancestor, even though their position is so very close to the center of earthquake. And now, let's take another example of me, the more general problem, because this Simeulue was the big problem, or we can call it the major problem. So, if there is a flood in my house, okay, so let me mention, in my house there is a lot of valuable things, so I have to save a bunch of them. So how will I like to save a bunch of them? Like, I would like to save my important certificate first, some sort of competition and achieving certificate, and then next to my important document, my devices to study, because yep, I mostly save or put my things on my storage room, which is very short to floor. So if there's a flood, then it'll come up to the thing my important stuff, and then it will get broke. And then after the disaster, I can just buy a new table or etc. And now, let me talk about why relocation is bad. So my point is, besides time, and relocation, in my opinion, is not suitable for our country because our country is still developing a country. So yeah, relocation, it is not an ideal solution for our mitigation problem. And now, in my opinion, besides time, we have to spend more money just to locate ourselves in the bottom of social chain. On the new environment, we are nothing. We have lost our reputation, gratitude, and of course, our circle or group that we have built it for years. And we have to start from zero again for trivial things. By that, it explains why relocation is bad. Not just a matter of time, of how long the duration it takes to make move with relocation. There is so many things beside that. So with mitigation, we know how to save ourselves through socialization. We can also help ourselves to find solutions without waiting help from someone. The conclusion about all of this kind of thing, in the end, all this kind of thing that I've been talking about, we know that it is better to have actions of what to do first rather than a long and big movement. And that is why I prioritize mitigation first rather than relocation. So that's all from me. Thank you.